So once you've got your first batch done, you're going to notice that it's a little liquidy. There's going to be a lot of whey and probably some separation, and it's going to be a little ugly. And you're going to be like, oh no, it didn't turn out. I got to toss it and start over. But don't do that. It's totally okay. This is the first batch, and that's going to clear up in the second batch. So, what I do is I take my yogurt and I get one of these lovely little ice cube tray things with a lid, and I'm going to spoon out or use a measuring cup, and I'm going to fill up each of my ice cube spots with the mother. This is Melissa Kelly with Rising Hope Counseling, and I'm so excited to bring to you how to improve your mental health by focusing on your gut health. That is what I'm going to make my subsequent batches from. So the yogurt in the tray will look something like that. I've already gotten a few mother batches started. This is key because you can take this yogurt that you've made and you can make about 5 batches by just taking about 2 tablespoons out and putting it in your container for your next batch. And you can do that 5 times. But by the end of 5 times, they're saying go back and start over again because you're going to be having some changes in the levels of bacteria. So that's where the mother comes in really handy. Because you've got the mother, you can start a new batch by not having to make a first batch again. That is going to help you save money on all of your pills of bacteria that you're buying to make your batches. This makes it so much easier to start a batch because all I have to do is take out the cube, get my milk going, toss the cube in, give it a few minutes to start to dissolve and mix, and then I can put my containers back into my yogurt maker and pour water into the top of where the yogurt is in the container. You don't want to fill it all the way to the top. You want to leave a good ½ inch, 3/4 of an inch of headspace. That way you have less spillage. Then put your lid on and you've got your yogurt ready to go. Now, I only am making 1 batch today because I forgot to buy milk. And so that's all I had was 1 batch worth. Then you're going to take your yogurt container, your yogurt maker like this one, and you're going to set it for 36 hours at 106 degrees for Sebo variety yogurt. If you want to just do L-Reuteri, it has a different temperature, and you'll find that on my blog post. I have really struggled with not having good gut bacteria. I was a preemie. I was born a month early, and I believe that I was on antibiotics before I even left the hospital. Suspected that I was allergic to dairy, but still continued to eat dairy my entire childhood because every time we tried other varieties of milk, I had worse symptoms for rice milk and soy milk. Yeah, later learned I was allergic to soy also. I've not really had any dairy in 12 years. And at this point in my life, I'd really like to have some of that. And so this yogurt variety has really opened up my window. I'm able to eat it without any side effects. Now, the first week of eating the yogurt, you might notice you have a little bit, maybe more gas than you've normally. As long as it's not painful, just enjoy eating maybe a little smaller dose of it, like 1/4 of a cup instead of a ½ a cup for the first few days as you just get used to it. That's what I did. I started by just putting it on my meat and vegetables a couple times a day in a real small amount so that I gave my body a little bit more time to get used to it. And after about a week, I started to notice the gas went away and I started to increase how much I ate. At this point, I eat ½ a cup a day. It is quite sour. It's not like store-bought yogurt. No, that sourness is what's putting good bacteria back in your body. So what I do is I mash a banana, which on its own, when I eat bananas, they give me horrible heartburn. But mashed banana with the yogurt, no heartburn. Amazing. And that gives me a little bit of sweet. Now, if my batch, sometimes a batch is a little bit more sour, so that's when I put in a spoonful of honey. Now, I use raw local honey. We have an amazing orcharding industry here in the town I live in, so we have amazing, beautiful honey. You need to go wherever you can get to get beautiful raw honey. If your honey is really liquidy, kind of like the store-bought stuff, you probably have a mixture of other stuff that's been put into your honey to make it thinner and ultra pasteurized. Probably has stuff in there that's not good for your gut. So really look for your beautiful raw honey, maybe from a local farmer's market, and enjoy it. We know that honey is going to have amazing properties for helping reduce allergies, and it's actually really amazing for your gut. I'm going to link a video all about how honey is good for you in the link. So you watch that video. It's not mine, but it blew my mind, and I hope you enjoy it. Other options are you can for special occasions, like it's my birthday today, and so I'm having a little party and we're gonna have ice cream, and I'm taking my yogurt and turning it into some ice cream. And I tried it out the other day, just a test run, and it is a little bit more like cheesecake flavor. It's a soury, sweet tart, and so I decided for a treat to make up some strawberry sauce. So I got a couple bags of strawberries frozen, and I cooked those down, and I did put sugar in it. Sugar is really hard on our digestive system. Our bad bacterias love sugar. They multiply like crazy with it. So I don't recommend that every day, but as a treat, every now and then, have a little sugar, live a little bit. Don't go crazy with it. You're gonna notice that with this amazing yogurt that it's gonna have some wonderful effects on your skin. When you get about 4 to 6 weeks in, you're gonna start to notice that if you've got any acne, it's gonna start to heal, because acne has way more to do with our gut health. And so as you improve your gut health, the outbreaks are going to go away. Now, if you're struggling with ups and downs and changes in your mood, introducing homemade yogurt is one of the best things that you can do. It's going to help fill you up, and it's got good fat. Did you know that we make most of our hormones and our amino acids that stabilize our brain health and stabilize our mood? They're made from the fat that we eat. And we need good, healthy fat, avocados, meat fats, dairy fat to actually help us really thrive and have enough of our hormones and our amino acids to have stable mental health. So this is step one. Step one is start making some yogurt. Just make this one change to your diet. It's going to have blessings for your mental health. And then go ahead and check out some of my other videos on other things that we can do to help address our mental health. Have a wonderful day and talk with you soon.